Hey everybody, what's up? Happy Friday. Got this cool review for you. A four-star movie, This Too Shall Pass. It's a reminder that Mormons are intense, especially with a coming-of-age cinematic context. The movie is heartfelt, though, and the genre is lovely. We get this cool high school guy and get too hard of a time from his dad. Then him and his buddies leave Syracuse to pop up and surprise this lady he knows is in Ottawa. As an Ottawa guy, it was nice to have our city be mentioned and featured, largely featured. I asked the director where those scenes were shot, and it turns out it was Calgary. I knew it wasn't Ottawa, but most people who see it won't know that, and it doesn't matter. The movie has sweetness and sincerity in it to help the jaded people or to reinforce those who are already stoked about life. I like the buddies, but I like the lead the most. It was also interesting to learn during my interview with the director that this is like a blending of his own life, one of the producers, and of course, movie magic. If it makes one overbearing parent relax, that's good news. But if anyone sees themselves or part of themselves here, then maybe it's a nice cleansing for them. It'll be a nice cleansing for them. Yeah, it reminds me when I was in LA. I did this cinematic void screening. It was a triple bill, and the producer of Phantasm, I think his name's Paul Pepperman. He was saying that one of the movies that they were playing, 3 o'clock high, was actually based on his life story. It was a day of his life, one day of his life at high school, and that was kind of neat to learn that a coming of age tale could maybe just jack like a story from someone who had something cool happen to him. And you know the director was say Rob Grant. He was telling me that, and the interview's up right now, so go check that out. But he was telling me that he wanted to kind of dedicate a movie to his dad. He's been largely making horror films over the years, and um, he was down to dedicate something to Pops, who had terminal cancer at the time. I think in like 2020. And Rob has mainly made horror movies, so to do a coming of age is like a movie is like a pivot for him for sure. And then the producer, he's got the Mormon background, and when you talk about like overbearing, if you want to like have a lot of rules and have an overbearing figure and really lay down the stakes and get an extreme factor going on in the storytelling, which is great. It creates an imperative. Um, getting fodder from the Mormon guy is probably going to help you, right? Uh, and that's funny. It was like sort of a synthesis of some things, and it's a different case situation, obviously. But I was reminded of the 3 o'clock high story that I heard in LA. There you go. There's some movie magic for you, some movie lore. And look at this. It's drawing upon the Breakfast Club and their poster. This thumbnail is referencing a movie I actually haven't seen called Say Anything. I know it's iconic. Don't hate me. Anywho, that's it for this stream, and I want you to enjoy life.